head of beef animals from feeder calves clear to these large beef we're showing today. And then our sheep and goat numbers are really holding quite steady with over 50 of each of those. Swine, maybe just a little dip right there with our swine, but our exhibitors this year were just so excited to be showing. And yeah, livestock is really going good here in Knox County.
Well, and with the rise in the numbers and the popularity, you could say there's some new things that the 4-H are getting into. Like I noticed there's like cats were being included and things of that. Like, do you think that may have something to do with attracting new members and opening up different fields?
Yeah, so I always like to say with 4-H, there's literally something for everyone. Yeah. If you are interested in rockets, we've got a spot for you. If you're interested in a rabbit, we've got a spot for you. I mean, there is just truly something for every child to be able to participate in through the 4-H program. And we're just glad to be that avenue where youth can experience programs and projects where they're able to learn by doing these projects and then bringing them and showing them off here at the Knox County Fair.
I think you just came up with a new tagline, from rockets to rabbits. The 4-H has got you covered there.
Yes.
Dialing it into what we're going to see here today, what has you most excited? What are you looking for within this beef show?
Yeah, here with the beef show, just simply seeing all these youth showcase their animal. I know when we get into showmanship, which is really that piece where youth get to show not only their animal, but just themselves, present themselves, share about their animal, as well as being knowledgeable about the industry and specific to what they brought here today to share. They're able to just really showcase how they've prepared and show it off to the family, the friends, the judge. So yeah, it's good.
Well, and preparing our television audience, we got a great official here, Gary Kubicek, and it sounds like he's had a pretty fun time so far at the Knox County Fair.
Yeah, we have definitely kept him busy. We started off with bucket calves on Friday for him, and we led through bucket calves into the afternoon with feeder calves, and then yesterday was by far the longest day. Yeah. We started with pigs for him in the morning, and that show concluded close to noon, followed by sheep and then goats yet. So we were still judging until after 6 o'clock last night.
Wow. Well, should we send it over to him?
Yes, absolutely. Let's watch the show.
Megan, thank you for your time. Let's dive right into the beef show here on News Channel Nebraska. Gary, take it away.
Animal in the ring, and there's a little bit of noise around and stuff, they get pretty busy, and she's done a great job of getting it under control and doing an awfully good job out here. Really good presence as she comes into the ring. I think one that you can tell she's aware of where I'm at, she's aware of the environment around, really works well with her partner, and that's really a big thing, and the way she blends in with it, the way she gets it into position, gets the blade set up on it, it's very well presented, very well groomed.
It's been a shit show since we got here.
Give her a round of applause. Nice job.
She is really on the edge, just ready to jump, isn't she?
She wants to play. She's
always is. She's tired already.
FFA Large Beef Showman was Lucy Condon. We'll now move into our first class of intermediate FFA Large Beef Showmanship. This will be final call for Class 2, Intermediate Large Beef Showmanship. Final call, Class 2, Intermediate Large Beef Showmanship.
just move them forward. Just move them forward. Pull them forward. Just pull them forward. As soon as they get them forward, we're going to have you lead it around this way and come clear around, and you'll end up over here at the end, okay? This way, this way, this way. Didn't explain myself good enough. And then stop here, okay? Oh, wait around. Oh, you know where to go, right? Here we go. Come on, buddy. Getting a little excited, huh? Yes.
A little bit.
That's all right. When was she born?
She was born April 2nd of last year.
Okay. And I'm guessing she's bred?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
May 1st.
May 1st. Okay. Well, good. So that's always good. You know that they're bred now, especially this time of year. You know.
Of course, yeah.
We hope so anyway at this age. Okay. So is this one you raised yourself?
Yes.
Did you? Oh, okay. Well, that makes it yet more fun, doesn't it? You know? Yeah. Yes. Follow it all the way through from a calf to having babies. We like that. We like that. Well, good. What are you feeding it?
We're feeding it a couple pounds of show feed a day.
Okay.
And access to hay and water all day.
Hay and water. Okay. And a nice environment, right?
Yes. Air conditioning.
Yeah. I kind of figured that. You're good. You're a good girl. See, wait.
About 12,000.
I was to say he got real big there, didn't he? You know, for just a second. It's easy to do. It's easy to do. Well, good. What weight do you want him finished out at?
Probably around 14.
14?
15.
Yeah. And he could do that too, couldn't he? Yeah, yeah. Does he have enough condition on him to grade today?
Yeah.
Okay. That's everybody's opinion. Who knows, you know. We can always say yes he does or no he doesn't, but we don't know until they hang him on the rail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. Good job. What's this one weigh?
About 1,100.
About 1,100, huh? Does he have enough condition on it to grade, you think?
I think you could use a little bit more.
Okay.
On it.
Yeah, probably especially at 1,100 pounds. You know, he's a big enough range deer and stuff. That, yeah, and down the road he could use more. Yeah, and he could carry it too. You know his design and condition. So he's in a good spot. You know what he's gaining a day?
Say about 12.
Okay, a day. Gaining a day. How much is he gaining a day? How many pounds per day is he gaining? That's okay. We hope. Hopefully, you know, a couple pounds or so or something like that. Okay, good. What do we have here? A horned Hereford, right? Mm-hmm. Good, good. Did you raise this one yourself?
No. I keep all mine at a friend's place.
You do, huh?
I don't have the storage, but I go over there a lot trying.
Oh, I'm sure you do, and that's fine. That's a great deal. I'm glad you got a friend that does that for you, you know, so that you can participate in this and you can show and stuff. Good. What are you feeding it now?
We feed it mostly corn.
Okay.
And then there's a mixture of starter pellets that we also put in there.
You know how many pounds you're feeding? A day? Okay. Usually people say 2 scoops or 3 scoops, but I never know how big the scoops are. Good job.
Thank you.
When was this born?
March 18th, 2025.
Yeah, yeah. Hope so. She bred?
Yeah.
Hope so, right? It's time, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I didn't know if you checked her or not, but yeah, we hope so. That's good. Good. All right. Did you raise this one yourself?
Yeah.
Did you? Good. That way, it's kind of cool to raise them up and then breed them and have babies out of them. What's she eating a day?
Corn, mostly just corn and that's a little bit of hay.
Okay. Is she on grass or anything, or is she in a nice air-conditioned barn?
She's outside mostly.
Okay.
There's a little bit of grass.
Okay.
But they'll usually eat it up fast, so they won't get it too common.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. Good job. Okay. What's this guy weighing?
1260.
1260? Okay. Well, got a lot of pounds of beef in there, don't we? Think he's got enough condition on him to grade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. I'm like you. It's always borderline on these. You know, when they're at that weight, and of course.
1260, I'd say if he's at 1300, it'd be pretty confident. I'd say my cutoff depends on the frame, but on this type of frame, it'd be 1225 somewhere in there would be my bare minimum.
Okay. Okay, pull yours up just a bit. Pull yours here. And yours over. Just right beside it. Pull, young young lady, just pull yours up right beside it. I'm not clear enough. Pull it up right along. That's all right. Well, a very competitive intermediate group here. I think ones that do an awfully good job overall. We're going to get these all purples. We're going to pull these three up here. Sure, give them a round of applause. That's great. Great job. These three individuals here will come back for your overall in the intermediate division. The ones we've got here, I think, still do a good enough job. I think ones that maybe had a little more difficulty in some cases where the calf didn't want to respond and move out quite as quick or get out there and along with all the others. But hey, still does a great job as far as getting it set up, getting those legs in position. The calves presented very well. And then I think it's the others, maybe some of them maybe didn't get it set up quite as quick, but really great control of their calves. I think just do an awfully good job in their presentation of their calves. So these will be the purple. Let's give them a round of applause as they come back, and then we'll bring these three back later.
Now entering the ring, we have Class 2 Intermediate Large Beef Showmanship. Class 2 for Intermediate Large Beef Showmanship. We'll go ahead and give first call Large Beef Junior Showmanship. First call Large Beef Junior Showmanship. Excited.
As we step away from the beef show, we are joined by Zach Awal. And Zach, what do we have here?
My weather sheep.
He's a loud guy. What's his name?
Valpo.
Valpo. Oh, so Valpo, and you showed yesterday, is that right? Tell us about that.
Yeah. So I won Market Lamb.
Market Lamb, and does that mean he was the best in show? What does Market Lamb mean?
He was the best in the show.
Well, that's pretty awesome. So you got the purple ribbon yesterday, and it looks like you got your hands full right now. What are you looking forward to as this fair kind of wraps up here, Zach?
Well, probably just taking my animals home and seeing them grow up.
Right on. Seeing them grow up, kind of get back into the routine, right?
Yeah,
Well, what do you say we get back into the beef show here at the Knox County Fair?
yeah.
All right, Gary, we'll send it back to you right now.
I'll go around. Yeah, let's go way around so these get out. Yes.
So the second call, Junior FFA Large Beef Showmanship. Second call, Junior FFA Large Beef Showmanship.
When was she born?
January 10th.
Okay. She bred?
Yes, she's bred.
Bred. That's good. That's good. We like that.
bred.
Is that her name, Linda?
Yep, her name's Linda.
Okay.
This is the heifer I had last year. The
Okay.
little Angus heifer.
Okay. Good. Well,
She's my baby. She
looks
stayed
like
home.
looks like she did well.
She did.
Yeah,
She did amazing.
She did good. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. She been out in pasture or in the
No,
cooler?
she's been in the barn.
In the barn.
All winter. All summer in the barn.
I figured that.
Yes,
I knew it was a question to be easy to answer.
Yes.
Good. Oh. What's this one weigh?
He weighs 1250.
Okay. Does he have enough condition on him to grade?
Enough condition, I'd say.
Okay.
He can definitely, he's not supposed to finish out till exorbitant, so he could definitely, we're definitely going to get him a little bit more.
I think that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Makes a lot of sense. This guy weigh?
About 1,100 pounds.
1,100, huh?
Yep.
Has he got enough condition to grade?
I don't know about that one. Maybe.
I don't know. It looks like he's putting some on already.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. Got him on a high grain ration, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You bet. Yep, that's the right thing to do. Oh. Another purebred Charolais, huh?
Sir.
Good. You raise these yourself? Yeah. You got your own herd? Well, you're doing a good job, let me tell you.
Charolais too.
Huh?
She's bred to another Charolais too.
I was wondering if it's bred already. That's good. It should be bred already. It's always good to hear that whenever I ask people about if it's bred or not. Yeah. Good.
Yep.
What do we have here? This is one that you've raised. Did you show this one last year?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. Okay, that's all right. Does this come from your own cow herd or?
No, it did not. We got it back in February.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, looks like you're doing a good job with it.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Usually what you'll want to do is, you might want to trim it down some and stuff too. That would help it, for appearance and stuff. It's good. You got it. It's good. It's clean. It's and it's actually got some hair on it. I don't know how'd you get that hair on it. Do you have it in a cooler?
I honestly don't know.
That's good. That's good hair coat on it. Is that right? pasture then?
Yeah.
Okay, it is? Okay, good. Is it bred?
No, she's not.
Okay, she's not?
Nope.
Okay, but getting close.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. She settled down now?
We'll see. She's very nervous.
Huh?
Nervous since the day we started walking.
Really?
She's been just nervous so bad.
Some of it you just can't get out of them, you know? We had one time when my daughter was showing, and I tell you what, just flighty as could be, and glassy-eyed, and so the guy we got her from, we took it back, and he put her on her donkey and stuff for a week. I tell you what, this heifer, I don't know what he did to her, but we got to the county fair with her, and she just stood there. She didn't move a muscle, but yet she'd be this glassy-eyed, just ready to fly.
Yeah.
But some of them just never do settle down, do they?
No.
Yeah, that's all right. She bred?
Huh?
She bred? Yeah, I figured that. I knew it. I knew it was an easy question to answer. Up here. We're going to go with 4 purples in this class. We're going to save, bring these 3 purples back, and we're still going to stay with the purple with this young man here. I think does a really good job as far as in presentation. I think one that does a good job of getting the calf into position, well groomed, and awfully nice one to stay in that purple ribbon group. And then these other 2, we're going to go with blues here. I think maybe not the experiences, maybe some of the others, but still got good control. I got good eye contact, doing an awfully nice job. They're well enough presented to stay in that blue ribbon group. Let's give them all a round of applause. They go out and we'll bring these 3 back.
Receiving purples and coming back in the ring will be Peyton Eisenhower, Annika Malati, and Austin Avery. Also receiving a purple with Gavin Wolverton.
We'll want to take them out so they have the same opportunity as the others did. So that's why I want to do that. So otherwise it makes sense to keep them in here. But
champion intermediate.
because the others had to go out and come back in. So.
FFA large. Entering the ring, we have our class of commercial breeding heifers. There will be 6 entries.
put this one in for Showmanship.
Huh?
The lead a lot better.
I was gonna say, I think you took the wrong one. Well, you need to trim that hoof off of that one anyway, you know.
He's got 2 of them and missed them.
Yeah.
We were going to get it done, and then we were like, oh, God, we completely forgot about it when we got it here.
Well, it's gotten plenty longer. It's actually getting tender for him too. That you know, but those things happen.
Yeah.
Everybody's busy. Fall asleep on you, it looks like. Okay, just go around one time, okay? That's good right there. class here, we're going to start off with this heifer to my right here. I think one that comes to the top relatively easy for me as far as overall structure and design and volume. I think she's a big rib, big bellied heifer in the class. I think she's one that tracks well enough for me today and does a little bit nicer job coming off those back two than some of the others. Still one that's good through her front end, big top, square made, kind of one, awfully nice one to start with. The one in second here, I think here's another one that's got a lot of volume to her. I think a big rig heifer. I think here's one that she still has enough overall muscle and design and base width to it. But one I'd just like to correct it in a few spots, make it square on those front two coming at you. One you might like to clean up through his front end, but one that still is the other high volume one in the class. The one in third here, I think here's one, a big ropey kind of a heifer, really good in her line, in her top line. I think one that's good through her front end, just not as big rib, not as productive as the other two above it. The one in third, here's a smaller heifer, the one that's going to be a little more modern in its frame, but still really good in its overall design, really good at deep through its front end. I think one that's really long and level in its hip. I think one that tracks extremely well for me. The one that comes out of the next here, here's another one. Here's a big volume one, maybe one that gets a little shorter through its neck, one that doesn't track as well as we like to see off those back two, but still one that's got a lot of rib shape and production. And the one here in the other blue, I think, here's one that just doesn't balance up quite as well, doesn't tie together as well as we like. Again, if we could see this one just track just a little sounder and a little more correctly, I think we can move it up. Congratulations to all of these. Let's give them a round of applause.
In your class of commercial breeding heifers, receiving first purple was Madison Malati, second purple to Lauren Jeanette. Also receiving purples were Dylan Nelson, Reed Nelson, and Gavin Wolverton. Receiving a blue was Chase Hooker. We'll now bring in our class of Hereford breeding heifers. And then we'll follow that up with a class of purebred breeding heifers. We will bring our top two purples from each of the three breeding heifer classes back to compete for our championed overall FFA breeding heifer. We'd like to announce that there is, again, a bonus or classic between the top three breeding heifer, market heifer, and market steer between the FFA and the 4-H division. And those shows will take place after their respective 4-H show.
Okay, just lead them around, okay? And then set up here again, okay?
All right, we're right outside the barn here at the Knox County Fair Beef Show. Joined by a couple more contestants here. What's your name, sir?
Isaac Steffen.
Isaac and?
Baker Jansen.
And Baker Jansen. Now, Isaac, who do we have here with us right here?
This is Daisy. She's a breeding heifer.
Oh, and she is not camera shy, folks. She has something to say here. So, a breeding heifer, was she shown yesterday or is she still coming up?
She shows today.
She shows today. What's going to be key for her to perform and you to perform well here today at the fair?
Hopefully she actually follows
me. She's all over the place right now. She's just getting those jitters out. Is that what's going on here?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. All right. And who else do we have here?
This is Ace.
Let's bring Ace up over here. Ace is a little bit easier to, I don't know, get into focus here. So tell me about Ace.
He's a junior rabbit, and he got reserve grand champion yesterday in the rabbit show.
Reserve grand champion. And now you said junior. Does that mean he's like a younger bunny, an older rabbit? What do we got?
He's one of the younger rabbits.
And what do judges look for when they're given these type of declarations? You know, he's grand champion or not.
They want a lot of muscle, and they want the bodies to be short and compact. They want the bodies to be round.
Bodies to be round, and Ace is all of those things.
Yes.
Could you say in Aces? Yes. All right, well, let's hear from Daisy one more time. What are you hoping for, or what's your expectation when you do get to do the show?
Hopefully get a purple.
Very good, get a purple. Well, we're going to cut back to the beef show here for some other fine contestants going for their own purple ribbon here in Bloomfield, Nebraska.
Heifers here, and I think as we look at this group, the young people have done an awfully good job with bringing us some quality to it. I think we definitely have some differences in them. I don't know if one really matches up just like the other, but the one we're starting with here's a big volume one, I think, big ribbed, I think one big-footed, sound one that comes at you. Sure, we like to clean it up through his front end and tick and make it a little more feminine through there, but still, again, an awfully nice one to start with. The one in second, if you like one long spines, you long hipped and level hip, here's one that is. She's big framed and she's going to be a bigger frame kind of a female than the one we started with. But again, if we could just clean it up through his front end a tick, maybe make it just a little more bigger ribbed, maybe track a little more correctly off his back and set that tail head down a tick, we could move it up. The one in third, I like the design of this heifer. I mean, she's really good through her front end. I think one that is really feminine in overall makeup. Yeah, she probably doesn't tie together from her blades into his neck or her top line as neat as what we'd like, but still one that's awfully good. Really one that tracks square for me. I think one that still has enough production to it, and still one that's still big enough topped and wide enough face. Three awfully nice heifers, three purples. Nice job.
Receiving purples in our class were Carter Coleman, Ugly Cooper, and Dylan Lopez. We'll now bring in our second class of purebred breeding heifers. We will have the top two purples from each of those classes come back to compete for the champion FFA breeding heifer.
got Linda back.
Yes, we got Linda.
Settle down some. That's why on spacing, you always got to be aware of spacing and give yourself plenty of room, because you never know what's going to happen behind you.
And welcome back, just outside the barn here, joined by another youngster, another contestant here. Young man, what's your name? Where are you from?
Garrett Abel, I'm from Verdigris.
From Verdigris, Nebraska. Beautiful Verdigris, Nebraska. Now, what all have you been doing here at the county fair? I see you got one of your animals right here.
I've been showing my pig and my sheep.
Okay, so how did the sheep do? That was yesterday, right?
Yeah, they did good.
They did pretty good? All right, now who's this guy, and is he all done, or is he getting ready to go?
He's all done, and his name is Sebastian.
Sebastian, that's a great name, great name. Now, tell us a little bit about Sebastian, the breed, how he did yesterday.
He's a Hampshire.
Yeah.
He won reserve, novice showman, and grand champion market barrel 4-H, and won the Bonanza.
Wow, sounds like Sebastian is kind of stacking up the ribbons there for you. Which ribbon are you most proud of him collecting here at the Knox County Fair?
Bonanza.
The Bonanza, okay. What exactly is the Bonanza? How do you win the Bonanza?
You go against the FFA winners, and then they show against each other.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. So what's in store for Sebastian? Is he ready to go home back to Verdigris and take a little time off here?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, have you been on the rides yet? Yeah. Have you done some, what's been your favorite ride?
Crazy dance.
The crazy dance? And now one of my favorite parts of the fair, the food. Do you have a favorite type of food? Maybe a junk food?
Yesterday my cousin got his French fries from one of them, and they were pretty good.
Pretty good French fries at the fair. Well, we're going to kick it back to the beef show, but thank you for your time and congratulations on a great showing.
Thank you.
You betcha. Let's get back into the beef show and hear from our judge, Gary.
Okay, the year's over. The year is over. Just face it that way, okay?
class, we're going to go with, we'll go with 3 purples and 2 blues, starting with the heifer here closest to me. I think this one easily comes to the top of the class. You really appreciate her through her front end. She's really feminine through that, through her front end. I think one that's really good in her blades and the way they tie together. Comes into an awfully big top line. I think here's one that's super big bellied, wide base, an awfully one to start with. Awfully good one to start with. The one we've got in second here, I think here's the other one that really from his point of his shoulder back, I think really super level in his design. I think here's the other wide based one. I think heavy structured. I think we appreciate that. And this one, I think here's still good through her underline. I think one that's probably not as big rib and probably not as big bellied is the one that we started with, but an awfully good one in second. The one in third, here's more compact kind of one that we see in this group. Still a lot of production in this one. You appreciate that. Probably doesn't balance up quite as well. Doesn't track as square as I would like to see her on that back end, but an awfully good purple ribbon one. And then we get into the next Charlotte here one. I think here's one again. It's got enough production to it. Maybe not doesn't square up as well as we'd like to his hip. Maybe doesn't set out in those pins quite long enough or track long enough for him. But still one, I think, enough production and volume to it. As well as the young ladies one on the far side. Super level design. Level hip, long hip, and you appreciate that. Probably not the rib shape that we see in some of the others, or the production that we see in the others, but still an awfully nice one. Great class. Nice job, ladies. Let's give them a round of applause.
And that class of purebred breeding heifers.
They got you working the sidelines, huh?
Oh, yeah.
First purple went to Peyton Eisenhower. Second purple to Wyatt Gunther. And the third place purple to Reed Nielsen. Receiving blues in that class were Wyatt Gunther and Sterling Nielsen. We'll now have our top 2 breeding heifers from each of the 3 classes come back in to compete for our champion FFA breeding heifer. We will pick 3 breeding heifers, and again, they will come back to compete against the 4-H in a breeding heifer bonanza.
As we step away from the arena, we are joined by another contestant. Young man, what's your name?
Gavin.
Gavin, where's Gavin from?
Creighton.
Creighton, Nebraska. You didn't have to travel too far then, did you?
No.
No one's going to have to travel over a county's length, though, right? Because we're at the county fair?
Yeah.
Right on. So, who do we have here, and what were we entered into?
This is my bucket calf Clyde, and he was entered into the FFA bucket calf show.
The bucket calf show. Now, that's already taken place. How did Clyde do?
I got reserve champion.
Reserve champion. Well, Clyde has a really nice demeanor about him. What all goes into that when getting a bucket calf to be this tame, this manageable?
You got to kind of put in hard work, lead it, feed it, water it, wash it.
Yeah.
Kind of tame him down just to get him to where he is today.
Now, is that like an everyday type of endeavor, or is that like multiple times a day you're out with Clyde, you're taking him to the baseball game, or how does that work?
Usually I do it morning and night, but it just depends on the person. Even if it's like hot out or something like that, it'll just be one time a day, but usually it's 2 times a day.
Clyde looks like he doesn't miss too many meals. He looks like a 2-meal, 3-meal type of a cow here, or calf. Is he still on the buckets? Is he still a bucket calf technically?
Yeah, he is.
Now, do you have any more showings, or are you all wrapped up getting ready to go home?
I'm all done for the day. I'm ready to go.
Have you been enjoying anything else with the fair, though? The rides, the food, any of that good stuff?
No.
It's all business, huh?
Yeah.
What do you look forward to most when you're participating in something like this at the Knox County Fair?
Just the competition.
Competition, seeing what other folks got on. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations on Clyde's performance.
Thank you.
All right, we got some more contestants we're going to bring in here right now. Looks like a brockle face. I see the ear tag says K2. We're going to find out what that all means. Hello, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Kenna, and I'm from Crofton and Bloomfield, Nebraska.
From Crofton and Bloomfield, kind of taking 2 towns on there. Who do we have with us here, and what were we entered in?
This is Willow, and I did FFA bucket calves.
FFA bucket calf, and this is Willow. Now, Willow is a lot smaller than Clyde there, so is there like different categories or age groups? How does that all
but still an awfully good one. The one that was in second in that, not the volume that we see, and the other one maybe gets up and it's flanked just a tick, but still really good design, long spine, long hip. You appreciate that. As we look at the two Heifers here, I think ones that matched up very well for me. And as we come out of that class, if you remember, there was 3 of them in there, and these were the really big volume type of Heifers that we had. And sure, you can pick some things out of them that you maybe don't like, but still, I think really good in their design and their profile and their lines. Awfully good ones in that class. And then we look at the last class that we had out here, the Heifer that started that one. I mean, here's one that just presented so well. I mean, just profiles extremely well. Really good front end. I think one that just ties together extremely well through his front end, its top line, and still one that's really long and level in his hip, and you get behind, you're not disappointed in this Heifer. And then one that just tracks extremely well for me. And then the white Heifer here, the Charlet, I think here's one that probably not acting up the way that the young man would like today, but still one, enough volume in that one, enough dimension to it, still one that's sound enough for me today. I think an awfully good group on these. Congratulations to all of them. We'll go select your champion, then your reserve, and then we'll pick the third out of there also.
Good job. Congratulations. Good job. Third with yours. Good job. Good job to yours too.
Our champion FFA breeding heifer was shown by Peyton Eisenhower. She was abandoned, found by Evan Twine and Magrath out of Bloomfield. Reserve champion breeding heifer went to Madison Malati, and our third place FFA breeding heifer went to Wyatt Gunther. Those 3 animals will come back to compete for the breeding heifer bonanza after the 4-H breeding heifer show. So please keep that in mind, members. Now in Ring the Ring, we have our one class of FFA market heifers.
just mark a heifer class. We've got 3 here, so this will actually be your top 3 and champion reserve out of this group. We're going to start with the heifer here closest to me. I think here's the one that's really designed extremely well. She's good through her front end. She ties together extremely well. She's big enough topped. Still has enough performance in her. I think one that's really level in his hip. I think when you get behind is super square in its design. It's really wide base both front and rear. The one is second. If you want one that's got a lot of top shape coming out of his blades, I mean, here's the one that definitely has it. You know, really square, really big top. You can see that loin, there's the shape of it and the design of it. Still really long, level-hipped one. I think one that's wide enough base, big in his forearm. I think one here, though, that probably gets a little straighter off his front end, gets a little bit coarser out through his front end, but still one that's awfully good in his overall profile and design. And I think both these heifers can definitely carry more condition down the road, and I think carry it very well. 2 awfully nice ones to start with. The one that is in third or blue here, I think one that just doesn't have as much product as the other 2. If we could just put a little more thickness to it throughout, I think we could go ahead and move it up into the purple ribbon group. Congratulations to these.
The champion FFA marketing tour is done by Bailey Malati. She received a banner sponsored by Nation Grove Land and Cattle, the Dean and Wilkin family out of Bloomfield. Reserve champion was the Lacey Condon, and receiving a blue in that class was Chase the first.
How many steers? One class, okay.
Entering the ring, we'll have our 6 entries in our market steer class. They will compete for the champion FFA market series. Then we will pick 3, but we'll come back to compete for the overall champion market steer bonanza. Following the completion of the market steer, FFA market steer, I think we will be taking maybe about a 5 to 10 minute break, and then we will get started with our 4-H large beef show.
Just move them ahead. Just pull forward with them. weigh? What do you weigh again? How big is it? 12.50. I knew it was 12 something. I didn't remember exactly what. What do you weigh?
1250.
Okay. Oh, I know what his front end looks like. I've seen it already. Okay. Bring yours over here. Bring yours over here.
This group, again, I think we have some differences in these scales. And of course, if we look at each of these, you can say, well, they all need a little more condition to be finished out. But ones that are still enough that are finished today. But again, if we say that one's going to grade or one's not going to grade, it's really up in the air. Say one or the other, but I think it's still ones that you really like the performance in a lot of these. You really like, the soundness of them. There's plenty of muscle in a number of these, but I think the one that kind of combines some design and profile, I think one that's really good through its front end. I think one that still has plenty of muscle to it is the one the young lady's got here to my right. Again, definitely can carry a lot more weight to it, but really square made, really sound the way it gets around the ring. The one in second, probably not as big in its frame that we see as the one we started with, but here's one that still has plenty of product to it, big ribbed. I think one that's really square made, big hip. You get behind it, you're definitely not disappointed. Maybe gets a little tighter in that four rib one that doesn't explode far side. Big frame, growthy, really up-fronted kind of one. Maybe just a little coarser through the front end, maybe a little flatter in his rib, and maybe just like to square it up and set those pins out a little more. But still, I think one is a really growthy performance kind of a cat. Congratulations, this young lady and all the others. Let's give them a round of applause. Nice job. And that will be your champion in reserve and third place for the Bonanza.
The champion FFA market steer was shown by Kennedy Malati. She received a banner sponsored by the Mason Grove Land and Cattle, the Dean Wilson family out of Bloomfield. Reserve champion market steer went to Austin Avery, and our third place went to Jason Avery. Also receiving purples in that class were Reed Nelson and Dylan Nelson. Receiving a blue was Lene Nielsen. This concludes our FFA large beef show for the day. We will allow kids to switch halters, change calves.
Here in Nebraska? Brock, Nebraska, Warrior. Now, who do we have here?
Maud Ash Dunker.
Now, she has three names. Can you run us through those names?
So her first name is Maud, her second name is Ash, and her third name is Thunker.
Maud Ash Dunker. That's kind of cute. That's a little play on words. What was Maud Ash? What was she entered into? Where was she at?
She was at the fair. She was getting showed at, and
yeah,
we have other chickens too.
Oh, so cool. So did you show other chickens, or was Maud the only one that came here to the fair?
We brought 8 of them.
Wow, 8 chickens. Now, did you guys all bring chickens?
No.
No, you were just here for the fun?
Yep.
Just here for the fun. So,
just me, Sealy, Sawyer, and Shepherd.
Okay, so are you guys all done showing your animals and chickens, or do you still got some more to do here today?
We got all of them done. We're just staying here the whole night, and me and Sawyer are the only ones that can ride rides, because Sealy and Shepherd already did it, but Brody and Brooks are going to.
Awesome. So what are you guys looking forward to doing tonight? Are you guys going to do some more rides, get some of these treats?
I don't know.
Don't know?
We're gonna get some funnel cakes, and we're gonna ride the ride. My favorite ride is Zero Gravity.
Zero Gravity. What about you? What's your favorite ride?
The roller coaster.
The roller coaster. What do you like?
The roller coaster.
Roller coaster. We got a couple thrill seekers here. I think I might be on board with you on this one. So you guys are gonna go do some more rides?
We have to wait till 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. That's right around the corner.
They start at 1 o'clock.
Okay, very good. Well, you guys get in line then, get ready and get in those rides. Get on a roller coaster right away. Looks like we have some more interviews here, so thanks guys. Thanks for coming by. There you go. There we go. There we go. Maud Ash. All right, now we have some. All right, so looks like you're from Bloomfield here, is that right?
Yep, from Bloomfield.
What's your name and what do we have here?
My name is Peyton Eisenhower. I have my 2 sheep. I showed them yesterday, and this is a market weather, and that's a breeding ewe.
Okay, so they were shown yesterday. Yep. How did we do?
She was 3rd overall breeding ewe, and then he was 1st in his class of heavyweight markets.
Very good. So, like, what goes into like the grading and the awarding of what are the judges kind of looking for?
Basically the best sheep in the show. Okay. You're looking for the best sheep there, and then the heaviest for the markets.
So weight and definition have a lot to go.
Yes, absolutely. Weight, definition, and muscle have a lot to do with that.
Now you got a little bit of an entourage here. Do you always have a couple personal assistants? Who do we have?
These are my 2 sisters. Okay. This is Haley and that's Quinn. Quinn has sheep and she shows, and Haley has pigs, and we all 3 show cattle too.
Oh, fantastic. So got a lot going on here at the county fair. What's kind of your favorite?
Relaxing after the day.
Yeah.
Sitting at the camper, relaxing after the day is over is probably my favorite part. Getting a funnel cake too.
Very good. What's your favorite animal to show?
Definitely pigs. I love showing my pigs, but cattle are fun too.
Oh, very cool. And what about you?
My favorite are sheep.
The sheep? So, yeah, you guys kind of, have different interests there, and you guys all show sheep, cattle, and pigs. You all do all three?
Nope, just me and Quinn show sheep, and then Haley shows pigs, and we all three show cattle.
All right, you talked about some of the treats, the funnel cakes. Funnel cakes are your favorite?
Yes, absolutely.
How about you?
Chili cheese fries.
Oh, that's good. Chili cheese fries?
Funnel cakes.
Funnel cakes. I got a sweet tooth, too. So, you guys are wrapping everything up? You don't have any more animals to show?
Nope, I just had a large beef today, and that's already done. And she was champion FFA breeding heifer. So,
Well,
yeah.
Congratulations. So, you guys are just going to kick back, get to relax, and maybe enjoy some more rides here?
Maybe, absolutely.
All right, well, fantastic. We're going to kick it back into the arena here for the beef show. Guys, thanks for stopping by and sharing all that wonderful information with us.
Yes, thank you.
All right, don't go anywhere, folks, on News Channel Nebraska.
Hi, I'm Cindy Bruns, manager and ag lender at the Bank of Hartington Bloomfield Loan Production Office. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we strive to build relationships based on trust and service that last generations. We understand the challenge.
Building significant projects while strengthening communities and developing relationships.
Bold.
Hi, I'm Dana Adama, manager and ag lender at the Bank of Hartington, NYBRA Loan Production Office. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we work with our clients to develop financial plans that help them meet their goals. We know that for our farmers, it is much more than a job. It's a way of life. How do we know? Because we are farmers and we are living it too.
Hi, I'm Cindy Bruns, manager and ag lender at the Bank of Hartington Bloomfield Loan Production Office. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we strive to build relationships based on trust and service that last generations. We understand the challenges facing our producers and are eager to assist with all the financial needs of your farm. We understand the challenges because our ag lenders have true ag experience.
Building significant projects while strengthening communities and developing relationships.
Bold. We embrace challenging projects with confidence and expertise.
Unique. We listen and adapt to our customers' needs to fulfill their vision.
Innovative. We are leaders in technology and design.
Legacy. We do the impossible to build outstanding landmark projects.
Dedication. We honor our commitment by using our team's talents.
Build with experience. Build with quality AGI Sentinel buildings. Build with Ashoff Construction in Osmond.
Dad says great service means doing the job right the first time. That's what they do at Lamers Trailer Repair north of Norfolk on Highway 81.
Their 10-bay shop is ready for anything from tarp repair to major wreck work.
Alignment, welding, lights, brakes, and complete repairs for almost any trailer on the road.
I'm Tracy, and I'm proud of the work we do and the crew I get to do it with. Every trailer that rolls in matters to us because we know it matters to you. This isn't just a business, it's our family taking care of yours.
I'm Dana Adama, Manager and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hardington, NYBRA Loan Production Office. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef producer. At the Bank of Hardington, we work with our clients to develop financial plans that help them meet their goals. We know that for our farmers, it is much more than a job. It's a way of life. How do we know? Because we are farmers and we are living it too.
Hi, I'm Cindy Bruns, Manager and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hardington Bloomfield Loan Production Office. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef producer. At the Bank of Hardington, we strive to build relationships based on trust and service that last generations. We understand the challenges facing our producers and are eager to assist with all the financial needs of your farm. We understand the challenges because our ag lenders have true ag experience.
Building significant projects while strengthening communities and developing relationships.
Bold, we embrace challenging projects with confidence and expertise.
Unique, we listen and adapt to our customers' needs to fulfill their vision.
Innovative, we are leaders in technology and design.
Legacy, we do the impossible to build outstanding landmark projects. Dedication, we honor our commitment by using our team's talents.
Build with experience. Build with quality AGI Sentinel buildings. Build with Ashoff Construction in Osmond.
My dad says great service means doing the job right the first time. That's what they do at Lamers Trailer Repair north of Norfolk on Highway 81.
Their 10-bay shop is ready for anything from tarp repair to major wreck work.
Alignment, welding, lights, brakes, and complete repairs for almost any trailer on the road.
I'm Tracy, and I'm proud of the work we do and the crew I get to do it with. Every trailer that rolls in matters to us because we know it matters to you. This isn't just a business, it's our family taking care of yours.
Hi, I'm Dana Adama, Manager and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hardington, NYBRA Loan Production Office. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef producer. At the Bank of Hardington, we work with our clients to develop financial plans that help them meet their goals. We know that for our farmers, it is much more than a job. It's a way of life. How do we know? Because we are farmers and we are living it too.
Hi, I'm Cindy Bruns, Manager and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hardington Bloomfield Loan Production Office. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef producer. At the Bank of Hardington, we strive to build relationships based on trust and service that last generations. We understand the challenges facing our producers and are eager to assist with all the financial needs of your farm. We understand the challenges because our ag lenders have true ag experience.
Building significant projects while strengthening communities and developing relationships.
Bold, we embrace challenging projects with confidence and expertise.
Unique, we listen and adapt to our customers' needs to fulfill their vision.
Innovative, we are leaders in technology and design.
Legacy, we do the impossible to build outstanding landmark projects. Dedication, we honor our commitment by using our team's talents.
Build with experience. Build with quality AGI Sentinel buildings. Build with Ashoff Construction in Osmond.
Bloomfield, Nebraska for the Knox County Fair and our presentation of the Beef Show here on News Channel Nebraska. As we wait for the action to get back into the arena, we have another youngster here, another contestant. What's your name, young man, and where are you from?
I'm Seeley Thunker, and I'm from Crofton, Nebraska.
Crofton, Nebraska, Warrior. So who do we have here?
This is my chicken, Modash. She's a dark Brahma.
A dark Brahmin. Now,
a dark Brahma.
Dark Brahma, excuse me. Now, is she all done today, or she still got some showing coming up?
She's all done today. We did showmanship and just like the overall like look and like how graded she is to, I guess, perfection. I guess.
And how did she do in your estimation?
She did pretty good. She got a purple, which is the best, but just behind obviously runner-up and grand champion.
Okay, so she got the purple ribbon. How was she able to do that? Like, what do judges look for when they're judging chickens? Because there's so many of them here at the fair.
they look for, well, obviously they look for the type of chicken, and then based off like the chicken, they look like if it has any like impurities or like any wounds or like feathers missing that wouldn't normally be missing.
Yeah.
Or overall just like weight and height compared to what they usually are.
Well, very good. So are you all done with the livestock, or do you still got some things coming up here?
I have everything done except for I have later today. There's one of my chickens was laying eggs, and we just entered them into the fair.
Oh, fantastic! So nothing you really did you plan on that, or did that just kind of happen and you're taking advantage of the situation?
Well, kind of. I guess we kind of planned on it because we kind of planned that they were around the time that they're going to start producing eggs. So.
Oh, very good. So are you going to save yourself some time to enjoy the fair, though, with all these fun rides and all the events?
Yeah. I already done some a little bit today. Yesterday.
Yeah.
And I plan on doing it a little bit later tonight.
All right. Well, fantastic. Well, good luck with the rest of your events, and thanks for taking some time with us.
Yep. You too. Have a good day.
Thank you. We're going to send it back into the arena as they just got it started. I just heard the third call, and we'll get back to the arena for more coverage of the beef show.
Well, let's go with it since they're in here. That's okay. It's okay. Since we're in here, yeah, it's... This is 9 of them. Oh, we better split it. Yes. Well, we'll work this and we'll see. If we need to sort down a little bit, we will. But yeah, we'll make it work. They're out here. Yeah, they're out here, so we'll do it. But the next one, no, split the next one. Yeah.
Taking another quick step away from the arena, we have some more contestants here. Young ladies, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Emma Songston, and I'm from here.
Okay.
My name's Riley Sturks. I'm from here.
And from here, that's Bloomfield, right? Yes. Right on. Okay, so who do we have here? What kind of a contestant are we looking at, and how did we do?
This is Orion. He was my companion animal show rabbit, and we got champion this morning.
Fantastic. Now, is this your rabbit too, or did you have some other animals in the show today?
No, I had some animals, but it was yesterday, but I'm just here for support for her.
She has a support animal and a support sister, is that right?
No,
just good friends? Well, that's even better sometimes. So what were the animals that you were showing?
Rabbits.
Okay.
I got a California and Himalayan. And
The Himalayans, those are the big ones, aren't they?
No, the Californians are.
Oh.
The Himalayans are the thin ones.
Okay, all right. So, how proud of you here of Orion placing so well, and what do the judges kind of look for? I just see a very cute bunny, and I like how it's being very tame here. That's kind of what I'd be looking for.
The judges look for knowledge of the animal and how well you take care of them during the winter and what you feed them and stuff like that.
What are some of the kind of signals where a judge can look at Orion and say okay, she loves her rabbit, I can tell she takes care of it, and is going to get a high grade here?
For my experience, if they like my rabbit, they'll ask the least amount of questions as possible, and if they're asking a lot of questions, they need to know more to bump up my ribbon placing if they need to.
Okay, so now you guys are kind of wrapping up your animals and showing. Are you going to make some time to go enjoy the fair, some of the rides here this evening?
Probably not tonight because we have to work the church stand, but we did on Thursday and Friday.
All right, so you guys have already got into it, and then you're going to help out with the church stand. That's really cool. So I got to ask you then, what was your favorite ride that you partook on?
Zipper, probably.
Yeah, how about you?
Zipper.
The Zipper, that's a pretty popular one. I can hear the judge speaking behind us, so we're going to get back into the arena. Ladies, thank you for taking some time and joining us here on Channel Nebraska.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get back to the arena.
Okay. Just pull them all forward, okay? Just move ahead with them. Just move yours ahead. Okay. We're going to try to make this work, all right? Okay, just lead yours around and go straight down this way. Make a circle and come back over this way, okay? So come this way. Let's go straight down. you'll be next. Good, good, good. Go around now. Stay right along the fence, so just keep going. We're going to try to make a circle. We're good. We're going to take that. Okay, bring yours around and set it right beside this one. Try to keep its head up a little more, be a little more alert, okay, and get the legs set a little quicker, okay? Okay, need to get your calf set up just a little quicker, okay? It doesn't respond to your halter quite as well as you'd like, okay? Good job, though. bit harder to handle. This one has settled down quite well enough, as well as the others. Although I know you know that, but I tell you anyway. Get your legs set up a little better and a little quicker. You get him too stretched out at times and his legs are out of position, okay? But a good job, though. Good job, though. Great job in the way you get around the ring and stuff. You don't get your legs set quite as quick as the others do as far as getting in position and stuff, but otherwise you do a really good job. Once you get there, you set them good, everything's good. It's a little thing, but we're at the top end now. But I got to pick some little thing, so, but you do a good job, okay? Okay, in this group here, we got kind of a large group out here, and so we tried to give these young people as much of an opportunity to get their calves and get them set up and get them in position. And yeah, with some of these have got in a kind of a bind as far as getting a little crowded and stuff, and we consider that too as far as when we go ahead and we want to pick our top end of these. We're going to go ahead and we'll keep these 4 back, and then these individuals here will have. We're going to still leave you as a purple. I think you're an awfully good showman. You do a great job. Just some little things when we get towards this top end on sorting these out, and the others will be blues from there on down. I think as we talk to them about some things that can do better, some of it is getting their calves in position, and quick enough, getting those legs set quick enough, getting them and the way that they handle them and the way they move around. Some of these calves didn't work quite as well as we'd like to see for them, but overall still an awfully good group. Let's give all these a round of applause, and we'll bring these 4 back for the overall champion.
All right, in that first class of senior showmen, receiving blues go to Wyatt Gunther, Max Gunther, Georgia Funkman, and Ruth Carlson.
Good job.
Receiving purples are Peyton Anderson, Austin Avery, Matt Carlson, Kennedy Malati, and Madison Malati. And you top 4 around the ring, you will be coming right back in after we get through this next class, 2 classes of seniors. We're now going to split that second part of seniors into 2 groups. So we will come in at 5 and 5 now. Junior class, you are also going to be broke into 2 groups.
Yeah, brought up here, yeah.
Yeah, we have just a couple classes to go. Senior classes in the beef show. We're going to step away from the arena, have another contestant here. Young man, what's your name? Where are you from?
Jason Avery. I'm from Center, Nebraska.
Jason Avery, Center, Nebraska. Now, I see you got some hardware from last year. That's a pretty big belt buckle there. What is that all about? Tell the folks at home all about your belt buckle there.
That's from an Exarban Pig Challenge. It's a thing where you have sponsors that'll buy a pig for you and you have to show them. You have to do competitions like interviews, record keeping, and when you win you can get rewards. And up for pigs, I think first place is 2,000. Cows, it's 8,000.
Fantastic. If I'm reading that buckle right, you were the champion.
First place.
Right on. So what do you got going on here at the fair?
In total, I've got 2 pigs, 7 cows. I only have 4 cows, and I'm only going to show 1 breeding pig.
Very good. And what's your personal preference? We see you have some success with the pigs, the hogs, the swine. Where are you at?
I like swine more. Hogs.
Right on. Now we got a little bit going on here, a couple more senior classes. You have a couple more events coming up?
I've got the showmanship for 4-H and a class for my heifer.
Okay, and what's it going to take to have a good showing with the showman with your heifer?
For her not to freak out.
Keeping it simple, I like that. Just don't freak out and you're going to do good. What do you think the judges kind of look for beyond just the demeanor of the livestock?
Calm showman, not angry, not sad that they lost. Just keep your cool, be happy.
Keep your cool, be happy. That could be used in a lot of different fields, not just this here today at the beef show. What's been your favorite part beyond showing your livestock here at the Knox County Fair? I'm seeing all these rides, everything's starting to get going again. I can smell the funnel cakes and all the good food. What's your favorite?
Going out there on the fairway, running around with friends, riding the rides.
Always a great time at the fair. Well, good luck, young man, and I hope your heifer does a really good job here coming up.
Thank you.
Let's get back into the arena and hear from our judge, Gary.
Yeah, we'll be okay there. We'll be okay there. not as smooth as the way the others, handle their halter, the way they work the calf and getting it set up. That's okay. You know what you need to do, and you can take your time, and I like all those things, okay? Probably didn't get it set up quite as well as I like at times, but you do a good job of it. You work on using your show stick and the way you have your halter, and the way you use that. Get a little more relaxed when you do that. Sometimes, you're trying to set the feet, but you're not doing a very good job of getting it done right away. So it just takes time and more times practicing, but you still do an awfully good job. You'll still be at purple for sure. Okay. It's tough when you drop your show stick, isn't it? Yes. Those things do happen sometimes. So it's little things though. When you get to this top end on the top purples, those are things that are kind of way to separate things. But you'll still be in the purples. You do a good job. In this group here, we're going to keep these two. Come back for your overall champion drive. These two will be purple. The young man will be a blue on the far side. And we talked to them about some things that they could improve on and move up. These two here just do an awfully good job. I really appreciate their intensity. I appreciate the way they get around the ring. I appreciate the way they get their animals set up. And there's some little differences that we talked to them about that, but still two awfully good purple ribbon showmen. Young man, again, maybe not as much experience as others, but sure works really hard at trying to get his calf set up and trying to get it in position. Maybe his partner just didn't respond quite as well as what he would like at this time, but still an awfully good showman in that blue ribbon group. Let's give all these a round of applause as they go out, and we'll bring these two back.
All right, and that class of seniors receiving a blue goes to Isaac Steppen. Receiving purple is Levi Sewer and Mackenzie Sewer. And then also receiving purples and coming back to our overall is Ellie Foxhoven and Macy Foxhoven. Next entering the ring will be our last class of large beef and senior showmen. Again, after this class completes, we will be bringing in our top purples from the previous two classes and choosing then our champion and reserve champion senior showman. So if our junior showman, if you want to start making your way to the ring, we'll do first and second call for our junior showman. With a license plate number of 13-A212, a maroon Buick Encore. It's parked in front of the wood chip dumpster. Again, license plate number number 13-8212, a maroon Buick Encore. If you could please move your vehicle. Thank you.
Okay, you'll lead out around. Oh, thanks for the warning. I like warnings. I don't like apologies after I'm kicked. So, yeah, you got it right. You're fine. First lined you up when you come out and you set up over here, your calf legs weren't set up right. It was way too stretched out on one. So always make sure those legs are in the right position wherever you want them, okay? That's important. Also, when you lead out, make sure that head is up in the air. Don't let it get dropped down because your calf doesn't look as good, okay? Just some little things. Otherwise, you're very calm, relaxed at the showman. You do a good job when you go around the ring and stuff, but just make sure you do some of those things. They'll help you,
Thank you.
okay? Your attentiveness. I like your focus. You do a really good job. When you come in the ring, you're a show person that really catches a judge's eye because of the way your demeanor is, your attitude is. The one thing, that the reason I pulled you up here now, you'll still be a purple, but the reason I pulled you up here now, when we let out and we lined them up, your calf's legs were way off. The one way stretched back, the other one's way up, and it drops his top down, doesn't make it look as good. That's the really big thing of why you got pulled up now. Okay? Good job of showing. Okay, overall, you do a lot of great things. You just got to this division. Okay. And I don't have to tell you that, you know that, but you probably didn't get as quick to the setup as maybe some did at times. Now, that's not all the time, but at times you did a great job, walked right into it, got the legs set, and did a great job. But it's a little thing, okay? So it's not something like it was glaring for me to say you didn't have it set up or the legs weren't right. So, okay, but a good job.
Thank you.
Four purple, one blue in this group. We'll bring these two back for your final. Still some really good showmen here, and I told them that as we look at these here, we're going to give two purples and a blue over there. I think that these two individuals here just do a really, really nice job. You know, you could say, well, if you're standing on the sideline, you said, well, they did a really good job. Why are they pulled out here? It's little things when you get to this type of competition and the depth of competition in this division. Just little things that I saw that maybe you know on the sideline say, well, yeah, but that was okay. Well, it is, but when you got to divide them, you got to divide them on little things, and that's really what separated these two purples from the two over here. A young lady on the far side, again, does a really nice job, and we talked to her about things that she can improve on. Again, an awfully good group, very competitive. Let's give them a round of applause. They go out and we'll bring these two back. Good job.
All right.
Good job.
Receiving a blue in that class goes to Hallie Kung. And then also receiving purples is Cadence Jansen.
They're okay if they stay.
No, I want them to go out because they got to be fair to the others too. Because that's the only reason.
Now we are going to bring back in all of our overall senior showmen to go for our champion in reserve. We're going to do second call then for our junior showmanship, and that class will be split into two.
As we step away from the arena, we're joined by another contestant. Young man, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Patterson. I'm from 8 miles northwest of town here.
So right down the street, would you say you're from Bloomfield then?
Yeah, from Bloomfield.
You're Bloomfield B. All right. So it looks like we have some poultry here, a chicken. Tell us about the chicken.
Her name is Coffee Bean. We somehow found her she rode in, I think, on a feed wagon from another farm.
She just hitched a ride on a wagon, and now she's here at the fair.
She's here at the fair now.
How did she perform? I see you have some ribbons.
She got a blue.
A blue, and what goes into that? What was she entered into? It looks like she has a very nice demeanor, calm.
Oh, I forgot what class she's in.
Well, regardless of class, what all goes into the grading system, would you say? What are the judges kind of looking for?
How good the feathers are, plumage.
Pretty good plumage for kind of a castaway there then, huh?
Overall body.
Okay, very good. You got anything else coming up as far as showing, or are you all done and just ready to enjoy the fair?
I'm just ready to enjoy the rest of the fair.
Well, very good. I don't want to keep you waiting here, and we got a line behind you, so congratulations. Thank you for your time.
Yes.
All right, let's bring in our next contestant here. Some more poultry. All right. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Sawyer, and I'm from Crofton.
Sawyer from Crofton, a future warrior? Crofton Warriors, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, so what do we have here?
Her name is Maisley, and she's mostly silver lace Winnipeg, but then she's a mix with something else too.
Oh, wow. So a mix. Now, did she get put into like a special category, or do all the...
We put her in commercial.
Commercial. And how did she fare here at the fair?
What?
How'd she do?
For her, I got a purple.
A purple. Very impressive. So you had some other animals, some other chickens here at the fair as well?
Yeah, I had 2 other ones.
And how did they do?
One of them I got a purple and one of them I got a blue.
Very good. So you've been keeping yourself pretty busy. Beyond just the animals and the showing, and that's a lot of fun, what else do you like to do here at the fair?
Ride the rides.
Ride the rides. Me too. What's your favorite ride?
Zero gravity.
Zero gravity. We've had a couple of zero gravities. I'm going to have to go check that one out. Well, thank you for your time, and congratulations on collecting all these ribbons.
Thank you.
You betcha. All right, we got one more we're going to bring in here. All right. Young man, what's your name and where are you from?
Knox and from Verdigris.
Knox from Verdigris out of Knox County. Who do we have here with us? Who do you got?
Freckles, her name is.
Freckles, that's an appropriate name here. Very beautiful plumage, feathers. What was Freckles entered in? Just like a showcase for the fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I showed her, yeah.
And did she do pretty good, you think, or what do you think?
I think she did good.
It sounds like she did pretty good. She's got a really nice demeanor, letting you pet her and stuff. And now is she your pet as well? Or just kind of a livestock that you like to take care of because that's what you do out on the farm?
I like to take care of her and
yeah.
I feed her.
All right.
Food and,
every day you're feeding her chicken food? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's getting a little rowdy here. Well, thank you. And you got some more stuff you want to do here at the fair? Or are you just going to go enjoy yourself now?
Enjoy, I guess.
Enjoy it. Yeah, it's time to relax. So, well, thank you for your time, and I'm real happy that Freckles did so well here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a couple more guys here. We're going to kind of shift up the gears. We're not going to bring any more animals in here. We got Keith, and Keith, your son. What do you guys represent? What are you guys representing here?
We're part of the 4-H shooting sports program.
Okay, and you were a contestant not too long ago.
Yes, so I got to shoot on the national team. I shot for the state team. I did a lot of the shooting, and now I retired out of 4-H, and now I help coach.
Now you're a coach, so you're part of it. Now, Keith, did you kind of kickstart this program? Did you start, or was it already in place?
We had some great leaders 15, 20 years ago that got our program started. Today, we have shotgun, pistol, rifle, air rifle, BB gun, and archery.
What has that been like for you, seeing it kind of grow? And we were talking off camera there, it's really growing across the state. 4-H, shooting, trap, and high school.
Yeah, we've got about 80 to 90 kids total across all the disciplines that participate in 4-H shooting sports. And with that, we take a handful to national and state competitions each year. Get to watch it be generational. The younger siblings can't wait until they have hunter safety and be able to be part of the program.
That's so cool. And what has it been like for you? Kind of a full circle moment where you started out as, one of the students, one of the shooters, and now you've moved into a coaching role.
Yeah, so a lot of the kids shooting with us now are kids that I shot with my entire time, and now I kind of get to help coach them and get them to build up their skills a little bit from where they are. It's a really great, fulfilling experience to go back and help some of those people that I got to shoot with and were a part of my journey and take them to that next step.
Speaking of the journey, what was kind of your favorite part of that? For me, I like to travel, see what other guys are up to, and it kind of gives you a goal like, okay, I see what they're doing out there in Broken Bow or whatever. That's what we got to do here.
So my absolute best experience was the national shoot. They host that in Grand Island every year, so we as Nebraska get to host that. And I got to shoot with some kids from Kentucky, Louisiana, all around the country. And we just had a great time, kind of talking about what we do different, what they do in school. But it's a great experience. You get to meet a lot of great people throughout it.
No doubt. Now, Keith, what does it mean to you personally, kind of seeing the growth of not only the sport, but then, your son going from contestant to a mentor, now a coach?
Yep. One of the really great things about the shooting sports program is that it's something it's for the kids that aren't just the farm kids, if you will. Yeah. So many kids, so many families think 4-H involves the animals. Yeah. And shooting sports has a lot of participants in it that live in town and things like that. So it really opens up 4-H to a lot of other kids that think that 4-H just isn't something that's for them. And once you get a kid in 4-H, you get to teach them about STEM, you get to teach them about leadership, you get all of those benefits of having those kids in 4-H.
So many benefits for 4-H, and I'd guess you're probably in more than just shooting sports within the 4-H program.
Right, so I grew up showing animals every year, doing the cooking contest, building projects, got to do kind of full scale with everything, and then kind of my later years, I focused in on the shooting sports. That's what I got really good on. So I focused in on that. But full circle, just bringing people that maybe, I mean, we take kids that are just coming out of hunter safety. My grandpa teaches them. So full circle, they come straight from hunter safety. They come to us. We teach them the safe handling of guns and how to work around that. And then that you can have fun in a safe manner shooting these firearms.
No doubt. And Keith, we were talking to some other folks. This has kind of been a banner year. We've seen more foot traffic, more events. What has that been like, being from the Bloomfield area, hosting an event like this year in and year out, and seeing the growth of the fair and the 4-H program itself?
The county fair is such an important part of the rural experience. People have somewhat lost that person-to-person interaction with social media and things like that. You don't necessarily get to see your neighbors as much as maybe you made a point to do in the past. I think the reflection of this increase in crowd size is part of that. People want to get out. They want to do things. They want to be around their neighbors. Obviously, the kids get to have a tremendous amount of fun at fair. It's a lot for them, but somebody like my wife, I think she spends 5 days here just visiting with neighbors and people from across the county.
Now things are starting to kind of wind down. You guys got the shooting sports are kind of one of the first things. Are you still looking forward to something here as we start to wind things down with the fair?
Yeah, so coming into September, we have our state shoot. Okay. So some of our kids that shoot with us all year, we'll have a couple practices with them, and then we get to shoot some skeet with them, which we don't do during the regular season. And then we take them all down to Grand Island where they get a chance to earn their spot for the national team.
Very cool. Did we miss anything there, Keith, or we kind of touch all the bases? We were talking about all those different things, and I was thinking of one of the taglines with 4-H. There is something for everybody within 4-H.
I was just going to say, you know, we get to stand up here and represent our shooting sports program, and we talked about it a little bit, but before fair, we've got the cooking contest, we've got the speech contest, we've got the fashion review. There's so many different aspects of 4-H that happen before the fair that the crowd doesn't get to see, but is a big, big part of what we do.
I always love going by all the different art departments and seeing the sewing, the paintings, all the creative work like that is just amazing. All right, we're going to get back into the action in the arena here at the Beef Show from the Knox County Fair. Thank you, fellas, for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
You bet.
What do we have here?
She's a purebred registered Angus.
She is an Angus, okay. She looks like she's an Angus, so, okay. Okay. How did you put that brand on?
Well, we run them through the shoot every fall.
Okay.
We put our brand on all of our heifers that we run.
Okay.
So, yep.
So is that a hot iron? Or?
It's a freeze press.
It's a freeze press, right. That's what I was looking for. I figured you know it, so that's why I asked the question, you know. Well, it looks like somebody did a good job on it. Must be experienced at this, huh?
Yes.
Well, I figured that. So is it bread?
Yes.
Is it
She's
good?
AI to our top selling stamina bull.
Okay.
So,
To your top selling bull?
yep.
So you must have used the same bowl as the one in back
Yes.
behind me.
Yep.
You kind of figured that when your answer was the same. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that wasn't the one that kicked. I was told about one that kicked, and I thought, oh, better not. Oh, okay. All right, what do we have here?
Crossbred breeding.
Crossbred, okay, okay. Well, looked like it could have been an Angus, but that's okay. It makes no difference to me. She's bred, right?
Yep.
So what did you breed her to?
I think it's a Here I Am bull. That's like a Here I Am.
Okay. I actually heard of him. So, okay. Okay, so are you going to... okay, so you AI'd her then.
Yep.
Okay, okay. Because not many anymore with these. Is this then your show string or your cattle from your own herd?
So my dad breeds them, and then after the fair, we own them after the fair.
Oh, okay, okay, all right.
For then like our FFA projects for like school.
For school, yeah. Well, that's good. Good. Well, good. Glad she's bred. Commercial?
So she's actually 5'8" stomach tall, but she's
5'8".
not registered. So
registered.
yeah,
Okay.
So it should be.
Okay, so you'd be commercial, yeah. Well, high percentage though, isn't it? Yeah. So is she bred?
Yeah, she should be.
Good. So will you cab her out, or?
Yeah.
You do.
Cab her out,
You do yourself, huh? Well, that's good. I like hearing them bred.
Yeah.
What's she eating now? What's she eating? Yeah, what she eating?
It's like a protein mix from plant, like Raider feed and
time. Oh, here we go. Gosh. Do I see you in every class? Oh my gosh. Almost, right?
Almost.
It's all right. At least you got a big smile on your face all the time. All right. What do we have here? Purebred?
Crossbred.
Crossbred?
Commercial breeding heifer.
Commercial. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't look close enough. I try to guess, but I'm not always right. So, okay, so she's bred?
Yes.
So what'd you breed her to?
We bred her to an easy calving, low birth weight Angus bull.
Okay, all right. Okay. Good plan.
Yeah.
That's. I kind of expected you to say that. Okay. The good thing in this class, and as we get into the finals of this group, is that, I can't pick a bad one out. That's for sure. And that's a good thing. That we have so many good showmen out here, and they're just all just doing a phenomenal job. And sure, maybe some of these didn't set up quite as quick, maybe that they like, maybe some of them got a little more aggressive than we like, but overall, just a super job by all these. Let's give them a round of applause. But the tough thing is that I've got to pick a top 3 out of this, but that's still a good thing because again, it can't go too far wrong on all of them. I think just an awfully good group in this division. I think as we look at these, you could go ahead and you could say, well, this individual did a great job setting up. This individual had great eye contact. This individual really performed exceptionally well. The way they come in the ring, the way they led around. So I think all these have done an awfully good job. I really like them. I think as we go through these, and of course, I've seen some of these before, so I've seen them before, and so they come out again, and again, they're still doing a really good job out here. My congratulations to these. I think, though, today that as we look at these, and the one that kind of hit me the hardest from beginning to end is one that I just really like their demeanor, the way they show, the way they use their show stick, the way they get those legs into position, and how quick they are, and how quickly they get them set up. And then from there, I think that we kind of follow that trend all the way through with these individuals. Really wasn't a bad time on these top 3 as far as getting them set up. We'll go out and we'll congratulate your champion, then your reserve, and then your 3rd place on this group. Let's give them one more round of applause because I think it's an awfully good group. Congratulations, you're going to be champion today. Good job.
The champion senior showman is Matt Carlson. And again, that banner is sponsored by Johnson Electric of Bloomfield.
Congratulations, you'll be reserved.
A reserve champion goes to Ellie Foxhoven. And that banner is sponsored by the Randa Red Angus of Vertebrate.
Congratulations, you'll be third. Good job. And I'm going to throw you into fourth because I think you were right up there at the top all the way through, buddy.
Top
Good job.
participants for your
Good job, you too.
reserve and possibly top third. You are eligible to compete in the round robin at the end of today's show.
Good job. You do a really nice job. You were right up there too. Believe me.
There will be two classes of them, and then we will have one.
Good job.
class
Kind of
of
acted up a little bit on you, but that's okay. Hey, just was a little bit tough today, but you did a good job. Good job. Woo! They were good. Is that the way you'd have placed them? No. Because there'd be a lot of placings on that one.
That was
Yeah.
pretty class. You could have mixed it your way.
You could have, yeah, really, I'm the same way, but you have to, and it was just little things that I picked them on. Stand a little closer to it. Just stay a little closer. There you go. There you go. Make sure those legs are set up whenever it moves it like that. Get it in position, okay? Okay, move them forward. Just go forward with them. Just go forward. Just lead yours around and go straight down, okay? And just stop over here then, okay? this first group, we're going to have three purples here, and it's in this first three here. They really aren't placed. We just pulled them in line for a purple ribbon group, and those are the ones that will come back. And then on the far side will be a blue. I think just it still does a nice job. He's really professional about the way he shows. It really works really hard at trying to get the cam set up. Probably doesn't get it set up quite as quick as the others, but still does an awfully good job over there. Again, let's give these a round of applause. We'll bring these three back for your finals in this division. Yes, we want those three back. Yeah, because I will place three again. So try to get those legs set up just a little bit quicker, okay? When you do it, and have somebody help you with your show stick and your halter and the way you handle it and stuff, because you get kind of awkward with it at times. But okay, but a good job though. Great job.
Next coming into the ring, we will have our second class of juniors. And then we will go ahead and select our champion in reserve and move on to our novice showmen. So if our novice showmen could be making their way to the ring, please.
Okay. Just pull it forward. Just go forward. Go that way. Just go straight ahead. Okay, bring yours around and walk straight down that way and around. Right towards her. you got it, don't you?
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Get your legs set up a little bit better. Also, when you hold your halter, you might hold it a little closer to it. There you go. Yeah, get it organized so that it isn't awkward for you. Okay.
As we take a quick step away from the arena, we're joined by another contestant and the companion here. What's your name? Where are you from?
Josie Bookman, Creighton, Nebraska.
Okay, and what's the name of your goat here? And tell us a little bit about her.
Her name's Black Diamond, and she's 10 weeks old. 10 months old, I mean.
She's 10 months old, and what all was she enrolled in, or what did she compete in here at the Knox County Fair?
Dairy goat competition.
Dairy goat competition. How did she do? We got to know.
She got a blue.
A blue? So that's pretty good, and you said she's only 10 months old?
Yeah.
So what all goes into when we're doing something like a goat like this? What goes into that? Like time preparation? What are the judges kind of look for?
How good she looks, if she's trimmed up, and how good she leads.
Well, she looks pretty trim, pretty fit. Now she's making a lot of noise, so she's a lively one. What do you think? She wants to get back with her friends? She wants to get back to the shade? What do you think she's trying to tell us?
She wants to get back with her friends.
Well, we better not keep her waiting too long then. Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on the blue ribbon.
Thank you.
All right, let's get back into the arena here at the Knox County Fair.
We're going to go with 4 purples here and 1 blue. We're going to keep back these first 2. They'll come back for your finals in the next class. And I think as we look at these here and we look at the top end here, I think just really good showmen. I think, and as I commented to them, they do a really good job. I like their presence, the way they come into the ring. I like how they try to get these calves set up. Some of these didn't work quite as well. Some of them didn't get stuck quite as quickly or stay in position the way we like them to. But still an awfully good group of showmen here, 4 purples and 1 blue. Nice job. Let's give them a round of applause. You two come back, okay?
The seating blue in this class goes to Heston Anderson.
Good job.
And the seating purple are Berkeley Carlson, Layla Foxhoven, Reed Nielsen, and Callie Stewart. Next entering the ring, we will have our overalls be coming back in for our junior champion and reserve champion showman.
Just the top 2, yeah.
And then we will have our novice be coming to the ring.
I don't really need a third. She just had too many problems with her calf, so otherwise.
And then we will start with our fall
wasn't
feeder
worth bringing
calves.
back.
There is just 2 classes of those.
Over there. Just stay behind it. That's good. That's good. We're just going to leave them on the outside here. Right there. That's good. If you want to just go ahead and lead her. Well, that's good. You just stay there. You're fine. Lead it around 1 time and then stop right over here, okay? We're going to go around 1 time, you'll stop back over here. Faye, is that the name?
Yeah.
It looks like it. Sometimes I never know if it's the bull's name or the calf's name or whatever, you know, but Faye makes sense. When was this one born? September? Okay. A fall.
August.
Well, fall calf. Okay. August, September. That makes sense. Looks like it's done well for you. What are you feeding it?
She gets umberger as her main grain.
We're going to take a quick step away from the beef show. We got another contestant here, part of the 4-H youngsters. Young man, what's your name and what town are you from? We're not sure. We're going to think about that, but you did bring some animals to show here today. What did you show? What did you bring for the competition?
A chicken.
A chicken? How did the chicken do?
Good.
What is the chicken's name? That's the most important thing.
Dreamer.
Dreamer. Now, I see you got a pretty fancy ribbon here. Let's get that in there on the chat. Tell us about that ribbon. How did you win that ribbon? Was it like a participation? Did you win it on the chicken, or was it for something else?
It was for the chicken.
Tell us about that. How was the chicken able to win that ribbon?
I think that.
Just it was one of the best chickens, so it was going to win a ribbon, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure that's right. So we're at the fair. Did you have any favorite rides? Have you gotten on any rides yet?
Yeah, I have a favorite ride. It's the kite ride over there.
The kite ride. That's the first one. What's so fun about the kite ride?
Because it spins and goes around.
I love that. It spins and goes around. Do you have like a second place ride, or is that that's the number one?
That's the only ride.
That's the only ride, folks. We're going to get back into the beef show here on News Channel Nebraska. Thanks for taking a minute and sharing that with us.
Yeah, right on the ride. Right to that.
As soon as the rides go on, we're going to go straight to that. Thank you so much.
And what I'm guessing today on weight, but I believe anything you tell me on what's right. So, okay. Do you think it has enough condition to grade?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. It looks like he's got some on him, doesn't it? Yeah, good. What's this one weigh?
She's a breeding.
Oh, breeding heifer. I'm sorry. What's her age?
She is 1.5.
What?
1.5.
Okay, 1.5. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Is she bred? Is she? Good. What'd you breed her to?
Angus bull.
An Angus bull. Low birth weight bull, right?
Yep.
Yep. I figured you'd say that. I figured you'd agree to that. What do you think? Done an awfully good job, haven't they? Let's give them a round of applause. These individuals, like so many of them in this showmanship, just very knowledgeable about their project, and when you talk to them about what they've been bred to, or have they been bred, or how they got them bred, if they were AI'd or if they're natural. I think just a really, really good group. They know what their weights are. They know if they're going to grade or not, or they think they're going to grade or not. Of course, we don't know for sure, but I always like to hear their opinion on it. But just an awfully good group here today. I think as we look at them, ones that really have a good presence in the ring, and the way they get their calves set up, really good presence in the way they handle their calf, and overall really good job about the demeanor of the calves and the way they work together with their project. I really like all of these here. I think it's close between them. I think the ones though that'll fall into my top three, maybe a little more experienced, maybe do a little better job of getting them in position and getting them set up a little quicker. As far as presentation, Congratulations. You'll be champion. Congratulations. You'll be reserve.
That banner
And
is
congratulations,
sponsored
you'll
by
be third.
Mason
Good job.
Grove Land and Cattle, Dean Wilkin family of Bloomfield, and reserve champion goes to Bailey
Good job.
Malabi.
You too, buddy.
That banner is
Nice
sponsored by the Randall Road Angus and
Nice job.
Brewery. Those two, along with Berkeley Carlson, you guys will both be eligible to compete in the round robin at the end of today's show.
That's going to about do it for us here at the Knox County Fair and News Channel Nebraska's presentation of the Beef Show. We got to mention our sponsors one more time: Knox County Ag Society, Ashoff Construction, Lammers Trailer Repair, Bank of Hardington, and of course Megan Hannafelt with the University Extension, and here with all the 4-H contestants. Each and every year we are blown away with the kindness and the support that we receive, not only at News Channel Nebraska, but for the fair itself. It has been a fantastic fair once again. And most importantly, congratulations to all the contestants and the fine job they did here today. Everyone that we took aside and shared some time for an interview. And thank you for joining us once again here on News Channel Nebraska. Till next time, I'm Andy Klassen.
We now join regular programming on News Channel Nebraska.